All right, welcome to the Rollin' in Dough podcast presented by Tech and Tortillas. I'm your host, Nick Dementia. With me as always,
Dylan.
And
Troy.
Wow, boys, how we doing this week?
Feeling good after last week, coming off a 3-2 week, so that looks good.
That's money. What
I'm
about
feeling
you?
pretty strong after a 4-2 week, so.
Yeah,
What about you?
Yeah, that's cool. No, I get it. That's good. Here's what I'm going to tell both of you. If we recall, I took a certain alternative line, Tech +7, that I did say it was +500. So
Those are your own odds.
Yes.
Hey, look, I don't make the. Well, I did make
Yeah,
the
you
odds.
made those odds.
Long story short, if you bet your normal numbers, we all made money last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't have a great week, 2-3. So here's the takeaways. We'll recap that a little bit. Then we're going to jump into our big slate we got this week. So we're looking at 6 games that we're going to jump into. But right before that, we're going to hit our recap. So, little key takeaways here. UT, OU, we hate you. You didn't hit the under. You didn't cover.
Big time
Thanks.
over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You took a weird over. Whatever. You hit it. Good for you. Next thing, Notre Dame, more like Notre Dame. Am I right? Yeah, am I right? Give me it. Yeah. Man, they need to go back to church. What was that? Louisville. Wow. Okay, Notre Dame.
They got a big win now.
Here's what I'm
There
gonna
you go.
say. They're one of our games we're picking today. Clowns. Just be prepared. Oh,
Is that what they call a sneak peek?
yeah, that's a little sneak peek
Okay.
for you. They're out. Lastly, this is just me. I'm looking at the whole state of Kentucky.
Yeah, you were wrong.
Yeah. No, I was right.
Georgia's still.
I was right. Kentucky was just wrong.
Yes. So
yeah.
let's talk about the rankings, Joe.
Yeah. Here's what I'll tell you.
Georgia's still number one.
Georgia's
Okay.
still number one. Georgia's still
There we
number
go.
one. So UT did not win like you thought. So.
Hey, I told you I wasn't going to take it away if they proved it.
Okay,
They proved
so-
it. They proved it.
So that's our quick recap.
Yeah.
So without further ado, boys, you guys ready to get into it?
I'm ready.
Born ready.
Born ready? Ready? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm real good.
I'm
Feeling good.
feeling good, real good. Here we go. All right. So first game on the slate today, we're going to talk about number 18 UCLA versus number 15 Oregon State. You've got UCLA as the dogs +3.5, money line +150, over under 54. Dylan, why don't you kick it off for us?
So I'm glad we started with this game, Nick, and let me tell you why. I'm literally making this pick because I hate UCLA.
Love it.
And that no other reason why.
Emotions. Betting with emotions.
And I do that a lot. You'll see later.
Love
But I literally just hate UCLA. Can't stand them. Oregon State, they're scrappy on defense. Haven't been so far, but they'll bounce back, I believe. And hey, you got to do it for the remaining Pac-12, right? I mean, they have a point to prove. You got to
The
come out
Pac-2,
strong.
baby. The Pac-2.
Hey, you're beating the original team that left and caused all this, right? So, strictly just on the fact that I don't like UCLA, I'm going to take Oregon State at home -3.5.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, I hate this game. I don't feel like I have anything on it. It hurts. I didn't know what to do. What I did was I looked at the weather. Yeah, I pulled the weather.
Oh,
And so
okay.
let me tell you, it's
Wait,
weather guy.
the meteorologist here.
Here, let's go. Do you have a green screen?
Yeah, so in this part of Corvallis, you're going to get rain.
It's cloudy, right?
It's cloudy
here.
right in that ring of smoke. And guess what? Both these teams have solid run defenses. So I like a game where the quarterbacks for both teams don't throw the ball very well, and they're definitely not going to throw it real well in the rain. So I like a sloppy game. I like a run after a run after a run, and I like under 54.
Okay, taking the under.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't like doing that, but I hate.
But
this
you
game.
did it.
Yeah, I had to.
Just like the game. You hate it.
I hate it.
But
Yeah,
you
I
did
hate
it.
Yep.
Okay, well, you know what? Here's what I'm going to tell both of you guys. Something no one mentioned shocking about it, but Oregon State has covered the spread in Corvallis in their last 16 home games 15 times.
Sounds like a guarantee.
15. It's damn near a guarantee. So, I'm just going off that. I'm kind of like you. I don't necessarily like this game. But what I'll tell you is, UCLA's got a freshman at quarterback, a true freshman at quarterback. Dante Moore, who he's had a rough 2 games, right? He's been throwing some picks, not looking great.
Right at 50% completion.
Our guy DJ Viagaleli,
Close enough.
close enough. Great last name. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think I nailed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great game last week, huh? What a baller, right? The kid from Clemson just showing out over in Oregon State. So I'm going OSU minus 3.5. Okay? So we'll see what happens. The under, you stick with that, but
I think as the line gets, if it gets to 3, I'll definitely jump on there with you.
yeah, I think it's gonna hit. So we'll see from there. All right. Any other follow-ups on the game? I think we covered it pretty much.
I would just worry about 15 straight cover spread at home. Water always finds its level, and that makes me nervous, Nick. I wish you didn't say that stat.
And mentioning that, there is rain in the forecast.
And rain is water.
Yeah. So.
Jeez.
Like I said, UCLA plus 3.5. Just kidding. We're going to Oregon State. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be
Hey.
fine.
Whichever side happens, we'll edit out the other side that you said.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I said both.
Okay.
So we got a new producer here. So let me ask you: did you get both takes? Or Oregon State minus 3.5. Okay. Now UCLA minus 3.5. Love it.
Oh, you're
Okay.
is that an alternate line?
Yeah.
You said minus 3.
Plus 3.5. You got it.
He's a monster.
We'll take it from there.
You have 3
Okay.
You
Okay.
have 3 picks now.
Yeah. 3-pick Nick is what they call me. All right.
Never
Game
loses.
2, guys.
Okay.
Oregon, the number 8 in the country versus Washington, number 7. We got Oregon plus 2.5, plus 118 money line, over 67.5. Troy, lead us off, buddy.
So this is a good week with good quarterback play in this game.
What is? You need to pick a new word.
I know I can't.
Okay.
And I won't.
Well,
So this is what we got here. We got Penix and Bo Nix, and
Wait. Penn Nix and Bo Nix?
yeah, that's right. It sounds like.
can I just say something real quick? Battle of the great QB names. You
Yeah.
got Bo Nix. I mean,
Yeah, come on.
come on. But then you got Michael Penix Jr. Here's what I'm going to tell
Sounds
you
like a
about.
boxer.
No, you
Big
see,
Penix energy, am I right?
okay, that's where you're wrong. I'm going to stop you right there. That is a NASCAR.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if he doesn't succeed as a quarterback, NASCAR, baby.
Hope we can turn left.
Ray, he's running that NASCAR offense anyway. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, everything
Sorry.
in this
Sorry,
game
go on.
tells me to take Oregon. They are 5-0 against the spread this year. With their one tough game being against Texas Tech, where we threw that game away. And I will say that they have handled teams this year. But again, in their one average game against Texas Tech, they should have lost, right? We handed them that game. And guess what? That was on the road. You know where this is? On the road. And so I'm going to take the home team I'm going to take the home team by 2.5. Give it to me. I think stars will shine bright, and I think Penix Jr. has a good game, doesn't make any mistakes. And Oregon may not make mistakes too, but give me the high-powered offense and give me Washington.
Your pick bored the hell out of me.
That's fine.
Too many stats for me. I've got some issues, okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you with your pick. You're absolutely wrong. Not only are you wrong, I'm taking Oregon money line, okay? You know why? Because guess who they've beaten? Go ahead.
Well, they beat the Red Raiders.
Texas Tech University. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Tech ain't no rollover, all right? We're a great team,
So
great
that's the one
coach.
tough game.
You said it was a one tough game, but you didn't pick them, all right? Who's Washington beating?
Nobody.
We've got a nobody. Nobody. Dylan, name them. I know you got them. Come on.
Nobody. They beat nobody. They beat nobody. It's garbage, trash, and nobody.
That's 5. That's 5 wins. So here's what I'm going to tell you, Troy. Throw out all your numbers, okay? Whatever. Oregon's going to win this game. Strength of schedule matters. And guess what? Oregon's played, as far as I'm concerned, the last 2 games, the best team in the country. Oregon beat Texas Tech, which we all know, no bias here, last 2 games, best team in the
I
country.
would say Oregon didn't beat Texas Tech. Texas Tech beat Texas
Oh,
Tech.
jeez. Oh, God.
How about that?
I didn't put that into my
Yeah.
calculations.
I didn't either, but
Yeah.
you know what? You already made your pick, and you picked Washington.
Yeah, and I'm
minus
sticking with
2.5. Okay.
Oregon's 4-1.
No, but they're not. All right. Oregon money line. It's happening. Take it. Take the plus money. It's gonna work out.
All right. So Oregon's the only competition so far this year, like you guys have both said. Texas Tech, right? Other than that, they've just been boat racing teams. Games haven't even been close. Hell, even put in 81 in a game. That's insane. I know it's against a nobody,
Yeah.
but 81 points.
We're saying
It's a lot.
nobody.
And then you got Washington on the other side, right? Just struggled against Arizona. This Arizona team, weird, right? They almost beat
frisky.
USC. That I don't think they're good though, but struggled against them. Washington's got 3 NFL receivers right now.
Yeah, my
So
goodness. The
looking
high-powered
good there.
offense.
But they're giving up a whole bunch of yards, and like you said, Bo Nix has looked really good so far this year,
Yeah.
right? So, with all that being said, Bo Nix might have looked good, but Penix is the guy to go with because I think in a close game at home, you give me 2.5. Yeah, I'll lay the 2.5 with Washington. I think Oregon's the more tested team, and I think they've been the more impressive so far. But I think this is a chance for Penix to really show out and take the next step. And
The guy almost has
Heisman talk.
2,000 yards in
Oh.
5 games. Holy
Yeah.
moly.
All of this, all of this data, science, you guys make me sick.
Take that for your data.
Yeah.
All right, Fizdale. Calm down. I didn't say I liked it.
I'm just.
I want it to be
This is
true.
the old flip a coin game.
Yeah, and really it's water lines.
It came up red.
Uh,
Red Raiders.
Tie?
Look, we'll see what happens. This is going to be a fun game to watch, I think. There's going to be a lot of points no matter what. It's going to be a good time. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and when I was in my lowest of my low, when Tech wasn't playing all well, I said Washington was the team that I wanted to watch.
You did say that. I remember. I remember he said it. He said it.
I
So
thought
Washington's-
we weren't putting bias into this.
Yeah, and
Oh, well.
sometimes you gotta.
How did you go 4-2 last week?
Watch, just wait. Don't believe me, just watch. How about that?
The math doesn't add up. but
No,
it
it
happens.
doesn't need to.
Okay.
Except for the
We're-
fact
we're
it
moving
did.
on. Okay, guys. Next game up. I have feelings about this game, okay? So, I'm going to walk you through it. We're going to figure this out together. But I'm upset.
Talk me through your feelings.
Okay,
What's wrong
thank you.
with
This is a safe space
Talk to
for
me.
all of
Yeah.
us. All of us in here and all of us out there. This is a safe space, so get ready for this game. We're talking Miami, UNC. Miami, 25th in the country, UNC 12. Plus 3.5 Miami, plus 160 money line. UNC's minus 180. Over under 57. I hate Miami. I hate everything they did last week. All of us saw it. We all saw it.
It was tragedy.
Mario Cristobal, huh? Here's what I'm gonna tell you. It's May Day for Miami. Red alert. Drake May's gonna go off. He's having a field day.
Oh, that's where you were going.
I'm not done yet.
Sam made him alone.
Let me tell you.
I'm not done yet.
But I'm back.
I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. All right? Miami made me so mad last week for not taking a knee, okay? We all saw it. Everyone was there. It was horrible. All
I
right?
actually wasn't there.
Yeah,
I heard about
okay,
it,
tell
too.
me how I wasn't there.
I heard
I
about
didn't
it.
attend.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
heard
either.
about that blunder.
I
Yikes.
had
Anyway,
something come
okay,
up.
I saw it on YouTube.
Yeah, it was
Like
bad.
all of us did. We all saw it on YouTube, okay? Here's what I'm going to tell you. Cristobal apparently needs a crystal ball. Not done yet. Not done yet. Because he probably would have nailed it if he could have seen what was happening. Probably doesn't have a watch or a calculator either.
Yeah, can't tell time for
Because
shit.
he can't tell time. And he can't do the math on if I had just need the ball.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even have
to.
Yeah, I didn't even have to call another play.
Mm.
For that reason, I hope Miami doesn't win another game.
So you're going strictly on dumb brains.
I hate them. I hate everything about them. They're a bunch of losers. Miami, look at me. You don't deserve to win again. You used to be the you. Now you're nothing. You're nothing to me. You're nothing to anybody.
Wait.
I'm not done yet.
You and see?
Oh my god. You need to sit down.
Long story short,
Sit down.
I didn't see the alternate line for $1 billion, so I'm just going to take them at minus 3.5. But if I could, UNC $1 billion.
Probably plus 500.
Might be plus 500. Put up the points. Mayday.
Yeah.
It's happening.
Red
Dylan,
alert.
I know you agree with me.
What a horrific loss last week, right? Horrific.
That hurt.
You can't fire him because of how good they're doing, but you almost should be allowed to at that point, right? I mean, that's just one of the worst things I've ever seen.
It's not the first time he's done it.
Apparently, he's known for not kneeing the ball.
He's hurting the
What
kids.
a thing to not be known for.
He's hurting the kids.
Oh, hey, I don't need the ball.
Yeah, that
Don't
kid
you not
should have had a
win?
win.
I'm sorry. It's supposed to be about the kids.
It's about winning football games, isn't
You
it?
know.
So now it goes. Are they motivated? Do they come back, or do they crumble?
I'm sorry. I'm still triggered. Can I say one more thing?
What?
The university's job is to protect these kids. The Miami University did not do that last week.
Yeah, maybe
Did Mario Cristobal do that last week?
should fire the administration.
These kids' parents trust him to take care of them. Did he take care of them? No.
No.
He lost to Georgia Tech on 2 long bomb passes. Who loses to Georgia Tech through the air?
It's not your father's Georgia Tech.
Whatever, man. Look, I'm old school. All right, sorry, continue. I'm done. I'm off. I'm done. Sorry.
Hey, that being said,
It made me upset.
Yeah.
that offense, as long as there's not 30 seconds left on the clock and you can knee it out, the offenses look good, right?
Yeah.
Over 500 yards a game.
Don't put them in a
Van
close
Dyke's
game.
look good. They killed Aggie. Aggie's
Yeah.
got 5-star talent all over the board, right? But what a bad response by Cristobal. He basically put that loss. He
That's
said,
right.
what, they shouldn't have
The
fumbled.
turnovers.
He shouldn't have fumbled. What? Yeah, we shouldn't have ran the ball either, right?
Let me give
And
you a
then
call back.
The offensive coordinator. Well, they run the ball.
Dumb.
I mean, what a
Stupid.
terrible response to what happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you go to UNC. So UNC, they've had a few tests. South Carolina's good, right? Syracuse weren't what we thought they were, but they've had a good year so far.
Yeah.
Them too are averaging over 500 yards a game. Oh God, it's a lot of yards, boys.
I like
It's
where
a
you're
lot
going with
of
this.
yards. I'm not going where you think I'm going.
Dang it.
But
I'll get there.
I can tell you,
You're going under.
I trust May, and I trust Van Dyke, but I trust May 100 times more than Van Dyke.
Yeah.
I don't care how good they've looked this year. I think Miami crumbles. I think you can't come back from a horrific loss like that, especially going on the road to UNC. I'm going to take UNC minus 3.5 at home.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
They're going
Yeah.
down.
So I'd hate to all be on the same ship, especially if you said
Mayday.
Mayday. But here's what I'll do. I won't do that to us. We won't all be on the same team.
Why not? Did you pick that?
No. Here's what I'll do.
Oh, well, then you're not doing us
We've
any
already
favorites.
referenced a great quarterback play, and you already mentioned both the quarterbacks, right? Mayday, Van Dyke, high completion percentage,
I don't
high
know where you're
consistency.
going. Oh, now I know where you're going.
I think the offenses get going. They get going. And here's why. Whenever they do both play good teams, it's points galore.
Like a chips galore.
Yeah,
like
it's like a cookie. Yeah, the cookie's going to crumble, but it's going to crumble over the
Oh,
other.
wait a minute. If it, the
So
cookie's
we are-
going to crumble.
Yeah, I don't know. It didn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't
That's
need
bad.
to make
No, there's a lot of
So-
crumbles and
Yeah,
Hey, with it.
let me tell you, 57 points, a lot of 57 points. I'm going over that. Maybe even take it over 60. But for now, we'll take the over at
we're doing
57.
an alternate over.
I wouldn't mind.
Over
I wouldn't
57.
mind.
Okay.
Over 57.
Okay. Interesting pick. Interesting pick. All right. Next, Dylan, I'm gonna let you lead off with USC, 10th in the nation, going up against Notre Dame, 21st in the nation. I think all of us have feelings about this team. You got USC plus 2.5, plus 108 money line. Notre Dame minus 130 money line. Over under 63.5.
Yeah, Nick, I'm telling you, just to start off, I stayed up late to watch that USC game last week. I don't know if any of you guys
Hey,
did.
Colin, apologize.
That was one of the worst games I've ever watched
Yeah,
USC
it's
play.
terrible.
I mean, in Arizona, I don't know how they didn't how they didn't win that game. They were trying everything they could to
Yeah.
blow it, and then they did at the end, right? But
They got there.
No, they did, and I just don't
They
know how
tried.
they didn't pull that one out. I mean, USC is giving up so many yards and so many points, over 421 yards per game they're giving up, and they've played nothing really.
Is Cliff there?
Nothing.
Is Cliff
Yeah, it's
there?
contagious.
I love Cliff. Love Cliff.
Not coaching the defense, though.
But I just think him. I just think when he's around.
Maybe he should
Yeah, honestly.
at this point.
Maybe
I
he's
don't know.
I just think when he's around, it's just like the defense is just.
Forgets.
But here's the game.
Takes the day
Or
off.
here's the
Yeah.
game. That end of game execution was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. They literally almost threw a pick, fumbled the football, and then missed a field goal on 3 straight plays from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I saw Caleb
Against
Williams.
Arizona.
Caleb Williams' stats, like, he only threw for 215
No,
yards.
no,
and
he
still had
just
40
gave up and
something.
just started running the ball. And
Yeah.
he scored touchdowns off it.
What
But
that?
It was a terrible game, but that also taught me that no matter what, how bad they look, Williams still pulls them through, it seems like, right? So now you go to Notre Dame.
Would you say he will
He's recession-proof.
EMs them to victory?
No, he's recession-proof, I heard.
Yeah.
But then you have Notre Dame. Notre Dame has
Notre
that
Dame,
offense.
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame's offense has just gone straight downhill. I don't even know what we're watching. Hartman's just not the guy. Good-looking guy though.
Yeah, handsome.
Well, guess what? Doesn't count for as much as we thought.
Yeah, that.
It almost pulls me back in because he's a man rocket.
I put in
But
my
don't-
metrics in model today. I calculated for it.
I tried to. I couldn't find a number on it, but good-looking guy, but they're not moving the ball. They're just not.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I think they'll bounce back offensively in this game just because USC is giving up a lot of points and a lot of yardage to everyone. But again, I trust Williams at the end of the day to pull this one out. I think it'll be back and forth, kind of like a slugfest, but I trust Williams at the end of the game to get this one done.
So what are you picking?
I'm going to go with USC +3. -3,
So
+3, whatever it is.
I think it's plus 2.5.
Yeah.
Take
Still gonna do it?
I'm giving you the half point. You want the half point? Take a money line then.
Take both. I don't care. They're going to win.
Oh, they're gonna win.
You're sprinkling.
Put him down for money line.
Yeah.
He's sprinkling it either way. You're picking both.
I don't know why you have +2.5. I got +3, but I'll take money line too.
Yeah, I had 2.5 as well.
Dang.
There you go. You're welcome. We gave you half a point.
No,
Oh no, we took half a point away.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't think you know. I was
Sorry.
actually hurt me.
Sorry. We're taking it away. Okay. I agree with you. I think USC is going to win this game. However, I'm picking the over on this. Over 63.5.
I have 60.5.
59.5.
Yeah, where'd you?
Where'd you guys get those? Did you guys look at these earlier in the week? When did you guys take a look?
Monday.
Okay, I looked like 20 minutes ago.
Oh, there you go.
Okay,
We can
so
check. We can follow.
latest odds I think are 63.5. No matter what, I like them at obviously all of those numbers. Here's why. USC gave up 28 points to ASU, 41 to Boulder, 41 to Arizona. They're giving up points. Dylan already said it all. They love to give up yards, love to give up points. Sam Hartman, maybe he's not the guy, maybe he is. I don't think he's as bad as he was last week. He's not going to throw, 4 picks? Was it 4?
It was a lot.
Yeah. He's handsome. You guys are right. He's handsome. He ain't throwing 4 picks.
So I heard this after we made that pick, and I apparently struggles in Louisville. Happened last year too.
And we didn't know that.
Yeah, I wish I would.
We didn't know he struggles in Louisville.
Yeah.
So
Mark
weird,
that for next year if you guys
Yeah.
want to hear about eligibility.
weird stat, but struggles
Yeah.
in Louisville.
Put that in your tickler file.
Yeah, I didn't know that was like a thing. Louisville has that's fine. Okay, struggles in Louisville. Thank you, Troy.
No, I don't know it's a thing. It's his thing.
Yeah, his thing. Anyway, take the over. I think there's going to be a whole bunch of points. This game might be fun to watch. Notre Dame has hurt me too many times, so they are now Notre Dame. But I think the over is going to hit.
I like that.
Yeah,
Going a little different.
So I
So
thought that was your take.
yeah, I liked it. That was it. We can go to the next
All right,
game.
next game.
Next game, good.
So, but despite their best efforts, both teams tried to lose, but just couldn't get it done. One of them did. The other one tried really hard, and they've tried really hard all year. They just can't lose. I think it happens this week. I think Notre Dame bounces back. I don't love it. I don't like it. I'm going to do it, though.
You don't want some more of it, do you?
No, honestly, I don't. But Hartman made all his mistakes last week, right? You can't do that twice. I called him Mr. Consistent last week. Come on. So, not so consistent, but I do think they covered 2.5 this week, and I think USC gets their first loss. That's my pick, and I'm sticking with it.
This is you trying to be too smart.
Nope.
He's
I'd honestly say
he's
it's dumb.
so handsome that, I think he's
I
honestly think it's dumb.
if this pick hits, I'm gonna be so just confused. All right, thanks.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. Hey, look, it's your bet, it's your money, right? All right. So why don't you lead us off then with this one? We're talking A&M Tennessee. A&M, I got it +3, +150 for the money line. Tennessee -155, over under 55.5.
So you said I was trying to be smart. Here goes my dumb brains.
I love
Good,
dumb
man.
brains.
There
I
we
made
go.
a
Come on.
mistake. when I originally picked this game, I already locked my bet in, and guess what? I thought Tennessee was a different team. And I put the over, but I'm not going to go with
What
that.
do you mean you thought they were?
Explain
What did you
that.
think
You're
they
gonna have
were?
to- You think
I
they were
thought-
Texas?
No, I thought, I was thinking of, what's his name's team? The old offensive coordinator at Alabama. Ole Miss. Not that they are alike.
They don't have the same letters.
No, I know. It's just like one of these SEC teams gives up a lot of points. It wasn't Tennessee, it's Ole Miss. And so I made a mistake. I didn't do my research. You live and you learn.
Well, hey, I could see how you could confuse them. The Mannings. One went to Tennessee, one went to Ole
there you
Miss.
go. That's why, and I'm
Gotcha.
sticking with it.
There you go.
Hand up.
I'm trying to help him, Nick. I'm trying to help
Yeah.
Is that what you were thinking? That's what you were thinking, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't.
100%.
Okay, so
I
what,
get it.
so you're taking Tennessee?
Happens all the time.
No, I'm not taking any of that. I'm not going to fade myself and take the under. You guys can. I like the under. The defenses are both very good.
Can I listen to
They're
your
both-
handicap on the Ole Miss versus Aggie game?
We'll get to that
Okay.
later in the year.
Okay.
So what are you taking?
I'm going to take the Aggies with a hook. They lost last week. I think both teams are going to be. I think it's going to be a close game.
Is there even a hook in this game?
What's that?
3.5.
Hook, what's that hook going to be?
Oh, it's 3.5.
3.5. I'm taking the Aggies.
You got the half.
Okay.
That's
I hate
plus
this
3.5.
game.
Yeah, or plus 3.5.
I hate this game. I do. I don't feel good about either team. I don't like particularly either team. I'm not going to bet on Aggie. I'll tell you that. I have morals. I have standards. So I'm just not going to do that. So I'm taking Tennessee -3. No reason. No reason. I don't like it. I don't like the game.
I hate their quarterback.
I feel nothing
Which quarterback?
for this game. Yeah, who's...
Who's?
Both.
We
I'm
know
gonna
you
say,
said
'cause
Bears.
You know, Milton can throw 1,000,000 yards.
They can throw
He's
it.
got a
It's
strong
gonna
arm.
Connect.
We love strong arms.
Yeah.
All right, walk me through this, Dill, because you probably have an actual thought, but I just...
All right.
-3, Tennessee.
So, boys, you said that you have morals. You won't choose Aggie. So you're going to choose Tennessee? I mean, do you see what they did to Greg Schiano? I'm a Schiano, man. That's why I bet Rutgers every week, no matter what. Who covered last week? Rutgers.
Yeah. They did.
They did. But, I mean,
No sprinkle though.
that whole situation, I'm always out on Tennessee. Aggie, I hate Aggie more than anything in the world, though. But you know what's green? Money.
Yeah.
It cashes.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what we're going to cash with this week?
Yeah, I think Jimbo can breathe easy.
Aggie. We're going to go with Aggie, guys. They lost to Bama, but I think they bounced back this week. They're just better than Tennessee. I mean, this Tennessee team doesn't impress me or anything. Milton's got a huge arm, but to Troy's point, I mean, yeah, you can overthrow everyone by 60 yards. Cool.
Yeah.
What's that going to be, right?
It is, okay, you
It-
said
no,
that
it
all
is
the time,
cool.
but no, that's
It's
not
fun
what
to
you,
watch,
what you
but-
sounded like.
I mean,
You were sounding like it's
I don't
actually not cool, but it is cool.
Takes two to tango.
well, it'll work for me when the safety picks it off of the top, but hey, whatever. I mean, Aggie still has talent. They have the size. They should take care of Tennessee. I know Tennessee obviously recruits very well too, but Aggie's
Can
just
I just
better.
say something?
Mhm.
You're the only 10 I see.
Oh, God.
I didn't... What did you think I was going to say?
No, I like that.
Okay.
Yeah, no thoughts. That's
You want
there's
to
nothing out
change
there.
your pick then?
No, I'm gonna stick with Dylan.
Well, Johnson with another start under his belt, I think they'll be fine. Give me the Troy said I can get a hook. Give me the 3.5 and the money line on that one.
Yeah, Johnson and Johnson. The
Yeah,
tight end.
You said that
Hey,
last week.
a family company.
Yeah, I'm putting it in there. Get it rolling. Get it started.
Okay.
Great. All right,
Last
last
season's around the corner.
What? He said flu season's around the corner. Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah. A family company.
Thank you, Troy. Yeah. Okay. Most important.
You need to clear your throat. Flu season's around the corner.
Yeah,
Johnson, Johnson.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're all
Johnson.
sick now.
Most important game of the week. Texas Tech versus Kansas State. We're talking Texas Tech -1.5, -125 money line, over under 56.5. Dylan.
Well, I mean, I'll go ahead and give you the breakdown just so I can tell you guys what to take, and Nick will tell you to probably take the money line, even though 1.5
Yeah,
points is
safe.
1.5 points. Yeah,
safe.
because he's safe. But let's go ahead. Tech
Johnson
at
Johnson.
home. Yeah, Johnson play it safe.
Yeah, there he is, right there.
You guys.
But hey,
Don't me. I'm busting out Nicky Double Downs.
Oh, God.
That's it.
Are you going to get the alternative line plus
oh
500?
god, we're gonna make it. All right.
What's
You're
that?
about to see.
-3.
Just take your picks.
All right. So let's start with Texas Tech. Got a home game at the Jones, guys,
Yeah,
against
I like that a
Kansas
lot.
State. We circled this game at the beginning of the year, right? We were circling this as the chance to show that what we really were, and then we decided to go out and suck at the beginning of the year. But hey, we're back.
Yeah, I
We're
think
3-3.
so.
We're ready to get a nice win to get over 500
Let's get
and
above
show
500.
that we're real. And then that more. You know what we've been doing more in the last few games?
Winning.
You know how?
Yeah.
Running.
Running. Todd.
Beating Taj Brooks,
Yeah.
guys. So Taj, last game, 31 for 170.
Woo!
170 yards on the ground.
I hear he's still running.
That's what I heard. To this day, he's still
Rumor
running.
has it.
Rumor has it. That's a good
Speak
sign.
up. Yeah.
And
Rumor has
then
it.
before that, the game before that, Taj 21 for 101. So that's 2 straight 100-yard games right there, right?
Well, it's wrong. There's 4.
Because
Were you about to hit me with some knowledge?
I was, but hey, he already hit you with it.
4 games over 100 yards rushing. Feed the man the rock.
He beat me to it.
He's
But hey,
hungry.
Sorry, I get.
so here
We
comes
talk
another,
Taj, I get
and
excited.
here comes another game where we're just gonna run all over them because you know what that does also? Opens it up for Baron Morton. Makes it
Yeah.
easy for him.
He's looking confident.
He is, and
And
that's
would you
why.
call him? Maybe he's looking like the Red Baron, flying it around the arena, huh?
Like the pizza?
Yeah, that's where I was going. Give me some pizza, dude.
Well,
I could go for a frozen
No, there was
pizza
a,
right
there
now.
was a pile. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've
yeah,
heard
like the
of
pizza. Like the pizza.
I've
Yeah.
also heard of the pizza.
Yeah. Like
But
the pizza.
Kansas State, we'll just say the same thing we say about them every year, even though they're, whatever. They're disciplined.
Yeah, maybe.
There you go. That's all you need, right? But they are putting up yards, but they're giving up yards.
yeah.
And once they fall behind,
I thought he was done.
Will
No.
Howard can't come back in these games. He
That's not a
can't
quarterback
throw the
name.
ball. It's not. It's
Will
not.
Howard.
It's a
He
Kansas
probably
State.
will
It's a
run
Kansas
for
State quarterback
office.
name. Eh.
No.
But yeah, I think they'll fall behind, and I think he doesn't have the talent to bring them back. He can't do it with his arm. So I would like Texas Tech here, -1.5. Sure, give me my -125 too if you want. I'll take the money line. Texas
It's
Tech.
safe.
Hey, Texas Tech will take the whole Red Baron pie in this one.
Yeah. I
Go ahead.
like it.
Keep talking crap. Keep talking crap. You're about to see.
I like pizza.
So I'm giving you my second twofer. Here we go. Second twofer. Two
Dude,
picks.
what?
2 picks, 1 game. 2 picks, 1 game. You got it? Got what I'm throwing down?
The twofer?
A twofer.
2 picks, 1 game.
2
All right,
picks, 1
give
game.
it to us.
So I'm taking Tech because that's
We're gonna
where-
stop letting you do this. But all right, go.
I gotta get a lead, or I can,
Yeah.
it could be bad. But when we win this game, I'm taking Tech to cover 1.5.
That's like picking a twofer, and you're like, all right, guys, I'm picking a twofer. Tech -1.5, Kansas State +1.5.
It's
Twofer.
50-50.
Twofer. Yeah, 50-50.
Flip a coin, you know. So taking
Stop
Tech.
telling me to flip a coin.
I'm gonna flip that. Heads.
All right.
So Tech has been. It's 2 teams trending in different directions, right? Tech has looked good. Kansas State has looked all right. Will Howard petrifies me.
Different
What's-
directions.
what's the-
One's just more.
One's
Yeah.
middling, one.
Different directions will be good and bad.
I think we win by more than 1.5. So I'll leave it at
It-
that.
Are you sure you don't want the protection of the 125 money line?
So here's what I'm gonna tell
I'm
you.
gonna move on. All right.
Yeah, move on. Move on.
I'm also gonna take the over in this one.
You're taking the over.
I'm taking the over.
Okay.
Yeah. So those are my 2. I'm gonna stick with it, and we're gonna ride, baby.
Yeah, move on.
Yeah.
All right. First thing I'm gonna tell you.
What's that?
What are we doing?
We're betting on black.
We're blacking out this Saturday at the Jones. Blackout game, baby. Here it comes. Second, I would say Tech and Kansas State are 2 teams moving in opposite directions.
Good and average.
Yeah, good and average. No, good and bad. Kansas State's been losing games. Texas Tech's been winning games, looking pretty unstoppable. It's been great to see. I'm going to be honest with you. Last week was the best complete Texas Tech football game I've seen since starting as a freshman at Texas Tech in 2011. It was the most complete game I've seen. Followed by, I would also say, the Ole Miss bowl game. 2 of the
that was
most
fun.
complete games I've seen. What I'm going to tell you is, and I can't believe this, you were right. We did run all over them and somehow also threw it all over the yard.
We ran the ball.
We ran it and we threw it.
Passed the
Yeah,
ball,
you
yeah.
weren't. I don't know
I
how
did
you
it.
were
I
right, but
nailed
you
it,
were right.
yeah.
And again, I hate myself for saying that.
Yeah.
That being said, I've been getting some flack for not being, risky. So here's what
safe. Ugh.
here's what I'm gonna tell you guys. I looked up the alternate odds this time, and guess what? I found Texas Tech
Can
-3.
we guess? Was it plus 500?
It was let me guess, plus 500 somehow.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it was not.
Instead of
And
1.5.
I'm not done yet. Here's my concern.
Jeez, what is it? Plus 120.
Plus 105.
Not even. Jeez.
So-
Hey, oh, so risky.
I'm taking a -3 plus 105 alternate spread. They didn't have -7. If I could have taken -7, I would have taken -7 again for the plus 500. Although I will tell you, I gotta make a disclaimer here. At -3 plus 105, something tells me this is for legal reasons. +7 or -7 probably is not gonna get you.
No, I'd say
Plus
no.
500.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
But look, it's gonna happen. I think we're gonna win by 2 TDs. And if you've got some real chutzpah, you go ahead and take Tech -13.5. Book it. I think we keep this train rolling, baby. I don't see us stopping. Jones, blackout game. Tech's got the momentum. We've got all the right things going. Defense looks great. Running game looks great. Opens up the passing game. We've got tight ends catching touchdown passes.
They are.
This is an exciting time to be a Red Raider,
It's a
guys.
good time.
The team that we were talking about in the offseason, this is that team. And I am amped up. Take them. I said -3. You know what? Add 10.5 to it. -13.5.
Are we putting that on the graphic?
Put it on the graphic. I'm taking them -13.5. I don't know what the payout is,
ambulance.
but we're taking it.
Hey, you know what? You might be getting close to 500.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
plus
that's-
500.
Here's what I'm
I
saying.
still don't think you're there, but you're getting
Look,
there.
I'm gonna end with this.
He really wants those
I'm gonna
odds.
end with this. If you see me in the woods and you see a wildcat, don't call help for me. Call it for the wildcat!
Oh, man.
Take -13.5. Wreck 'em. Thank you for joining us. Do you guys have any last minute things? Actually, we're trying something new. We got one more thing before we send you off. We got Dylan's Degenerate Corner. Dylan,
Hey,
take
guys.
us to the corner.
So, let me tell you guys something. I, first glance, took a lot of bets. I can tell you I'm going to add to this, but this is what we have so far for the week.
I like the
Let's-
disclaimer.
We're going to run through. Oh, yeah, this was very quick. Like, ooh, I
Quick
love this,
subject
love
to
this,
add.
love this, love this. So, I'll go through it real
Follow
quick.
our Twitter for more.
So, right now, what's today, guys? What day of the week is it?
Wednesday.
Yeah, so we're going to start there real quick. I know
Okay.
they might not see this, but it'll be on there. New Mexico State -3.5 against Sam Houston State. Sam Houston State's look terrible. I think New Mexico State takes care of them there. Next, we'll go West Virginia -2.5 over Houston. Guys, that's a little revenge game right there. But who
Battle
gets
of
the
Dana.
revenge?
I don't know.
The Dana revenge game.
Yeah.
I think West Virginia's more mad at Dana than Dana is at them.
It's
so
like
West
fighting
Virginia
over
will
me.
win. Go ahead, give me Tulane -4.5 at or over Memphis. I think Tulane's just the better team. They should take care of them in that matchup. Go ahead and give me Fresno State to bounce back after a tough game last week. 4.5 against Utah State. I don't really think Utah State's that good. I think Fresno State should take care of them in that one. Colorado -11.5. Colorado, they like to beat up on these bad teams, guys, and that's what they'll continue to do. I think they'll take care of Stanford. They only won one game last year, so these are the games they need to keep winning, right? Florida -2 against South Carolina. I think Florida's the better team. I think they should take care of that. Rutgers -4.5. I told you about Rutgers every week, guys. I love
Yeah,
Rutgers. I'm a
so
Shiano man. So they'll take care of Michigan State. Iowa State +5 over Cincy. Iowa State, I think, is real.
Yeah, that's a good
I
bet.
think they're
They are real.
That's a good bet.
They're a real
Nothing
thing.
of your
They're a real
imagination.
entity.
Yeah.
I think Utah -12 over Cal is our guy going to be
I would-
back?
yeah, I miss
Is
him.
he back?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I need
I
him
think
back
Cam
in my
Rising
life.
might be back. Who knows? I'll keep betting him.
Cam Rising.
Cam Bad
From
Mood
the dead.
Rising. Yeah, there's a lot going on with that. Spooky,
Nice,
spooky.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spooky season. Yeah.
We already talked about Aggie. I'll take them. We already talked about Washington, taking them. Oklahoma State +3 with Kansas coming in town. I like Oklahoma State. I think they found something out. It turns out You can win games when you don't play 3 quarterbacks in a game.
You know,
Trust Alan Bowman. He's moving the ball. They can win.
Yeah.
We know Alan Bowman, right, guys?
We do
We
know
do.
Alan Bowman.
We do.
yeah, nice guy.
Guy can move the ball. We know that.
They disrespected
as
Gunny,
long as
too.
his lungs stay together, he's good.
Yeah.
You can breathe.
I'm taking Troy minus 4.5. I love this Troy team. Beat them, or I pick them every week, and they should take care of Army.
Yeah.
Iowa plus 10 at over Wisconsin. I think I bet Iowa every week. They got a fat quarterback. Love fat quarterbacks. This guy will throw the ball around the yard. It'll be fun. Louisville minus 7.5 against Pitt. Louisville.
Apparently they're for real.
Apparently
Yeah.
they're for real. Pitt's been terrible. This is definitely a rat line. I'm taking the bait. I'm eating the cheese up. Give me Louisville minus 7.5.
Fat quarterbacks.
There you go. That's a great pick. Washington State minus 8. I think this is because I hate Arizona because they keep hanging around with these good teams. So I'm thinking they're just gonna
Hey,
blown out
USC
more
does
than-
too.
I don't know. Yeah. Speaking of USC, that's my next one. We already talked about that though. UNC, I got them. Duke minus 3.5 against NC State. I think NC State's terrible. I mean, I think we thought they were good at the beginning of the year, but
No, that's a good pick.
they're nothing. So I like
That's a
Duke
good
there. Kentucky minus 2.5 against Mizzou. Kentucky
No.
a little bit better than
No.
Mizzou. I don't think either are really good, but I think Kentucky takes care of that one. BYU plus 6 at TCU. I think TCU's in a tailspin. I think they're not as good as anyone thought they were going to be this year, obviously. And
They weren't as good
They
as they
can't
were
move the
last.
ball.
They
can't move the ball.
They were a very lucky team
You
last
said
year.
water found its.
Water found its level there.
Yeah.
They
They
were a
very
very lucky
quick.
team last year.
And then my moneyline sprinkles, boys. Iowa State, OK State, Iowa, USC, BYU, and think about it, guys. So every week, if you're having a bad week, what do you do at the very end of the night?
Let's
Very
go back
late.
to dark.
No,
Hawaii.
even later.
Hawaii.
So go ahead and take Hawaii money line. They're 5.5 point underdogs. Take the money line. They can take care of San Diego State.
What time's that game at?
Starts 10 p.m. local time.
Love
Yeah, you
it.
got to be down bad.
Yeah.
Love it. And
Hopefully you don't need it.
Yeah.
but you want it anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, who knows? Maybe that will be Pac-12 after dark next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, fun times, guys. Appreciate it as always. Dylan, Troy. All right, so that's all we've got for the Rollin' and Dope podcast brought to you by Tech and Tortillas. Again, I'm Nick. This is Dylan. That's Troy. And those are your picks. Wreck 'em.
Money's in the crumbs.